always in peak condition.
Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
Hi, I'm Agent Simon Irv Pro with CRSF. What is CRSF? We're the Cleanup and Restoration Special Forces.
Hoorah!
We're ServPro's first responders to your property's disaster.
Admit it, you're no good at handling disaster alone.
Like when you got dumped in high school by Janet Fillmore. She married 3-time world champion yodeler Jovan Bovic. With the Janet disaster, you didn't have a team. Now, you have a team. Elite ServPro operatives, highly trained in disaster cleanup and restoration. If it's fire damage, Agent Fred Iyer. From burnt to unburnt, he does that. But oh wait, it's water. Boom, Agent Winston Otter. He's been called the human sponge. But Simon, what about mold? Agent Marlon Old. He holds the world record for fastest mold remediation. And finally, Agent Smith. He's in charge of restoring your property to its original state. So if you sprung a leak, lit your curtains on fire, or your insulation looks like week old bagels, call ServPro.
At Schatz Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day. So you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Schatz Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
This is gonna be the best day ever. You got me looking so fresh. I can't get no better. Baby, I'm a T-Rex, ready to rumble, ready to flex. I'm the king of the jungle. Gonna be the best.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment, for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Getting that perfect slice is satisfying, fulfilling, and rewarding too. But we don't do it for fun. We do it for fresh. Slice to order makes a sub above.
High school volleyball on the PSP Network brings us back to the Magic City and the Magic City campus as tonight the Minot Jets host the St. Mary's Saints. Good evening and welcome into our Shields pregame show here tonight for North Dakota girls high school volleyball on the PSP Network alongside of Dr. Melissa Spelchin, I'm Nick Holberg. Thanks for being here for the Shields pregame show tonight. Well, we get back to action in girls high school volleyball here in the Magic City tonight as St. Mary's comes to town sitting on a record of 8-5 overall, 3-3 inside the West region. For the Magents, they sit 5-7 and 2-3 in the West region. This is a battle of number 7 Minot, number 6 St. Mary's in the West. When you look at the showdown here tonight, we're early in the season still, but time really goes quick once that season kicks off and you get to the midway point. How big of a matchup really in your mind is it for both, not only Minot High, but St. Mary's as well, as they both sit on the outside of the top 5 coming in to tonight's showdown?
I would say it's a big match for both, mainly because they're both in the middle of the pack, and you kind of want to separate yourself. Minot High wants to get to 500, and St. Mary's wants to get over 500. So both have plenty to play for here tonight, Tuesday night, in the Magic City.
There's plenty of girls that we could talk about here tonight in our Shields pregame show. By the way, Shields bringing you the pregame show here tonight. Shields offers clothing, footwear, and gear for all your passions. From everything from fishing to fashion, Shields is dedicated to offering you the best retail experience. Shop sporting goods, hunting and fishing gear, clothing, and more at Shields of Minot and Bismarck.
Bringing us our polo shirts, too, I think, Nick.
Absolutely, they are.
Thank you, Shields.
Our fancy polo shirts here on the PSP Network. We have to look into this matchup deep to find the people that are on the list inside of the top leaders in the WDA. On the block category, you won't find any. Neither of these teams have a whole lot of size up front, but there's a few players in the matchup here tonight that are on the top of the list, including Gabriel Mann from St. Mary's and also the youngster from Minot High that's been coming up big, Grace Sanders, and also number 4 in the WDA with kills, Zoe Czar. We'll go into each of those stats just a little bit more here specifically, but those players here tonight that lead the way in those statistical categories in the WDA, the importance of where they come into play here tonight in your mind, do they have to be the best players on the floor if either of these want a chance to win here tonight?
Well, Sanders has to be the best player on the floor because obviously Minot High is not in any block statistical category. Hopefully they show up tonight and help her out, but she's also the floor captain, right? And she's the leader, and so I think she has to have a big game. And then same on the other side for St. Mary's with Mann, because again, St. Mary's doesn't have anybody in the block categories statistically. And so when your block is weaker, you better be ready to get on the floor and play some defense.
You'll have to dig it up here tonight just a bit, to say the least. Grace Sanders has done that on the season. 92 digs for her, number 5 in the West region. Over her last 3 matches, 20 digs a night for her. And obviously she's doing some good things back there for Minot High. Same thing for Mann. 30, number 3 in the WDA in assists, and also digging the ball up as well here on the year. Let's talk about Zoe Czar for a quick minute, Melissa. 64 kills on the season, number 4 in the WDA right now. 24 kills in her last matchup against Watford City. That's her season high. When you get the motor turning that way and have 24 one night, do you set that expectation? You set the bar to be there each and every night, or is that maybe a high expectation to reach 24 a night?
No, you just have to watch her play and watch her body language, and she wants to get that absolutely every single night. And, you know, from what I saw in the first match a couple weeks ago, I really feel like Minot High goes as Zoe goes. And so if Zoe's energy is on and she keeps the ball in bounds, they're going to have a good night. One thing I do want to mention, Nick, in terms of, like, kids from both of these teams not in the block category, if I'm a blocker and I see that, I'm ready to have a good match tonight. And I don't know if these kids follow stats. I don't know if their coaches tell them stats. But I know when I played, I was following because I want to be in there. And so hopefully, you know, for Minot High, Van Bibber shows up, Lundy. Not sure yet of St. Mary's and who their blockers are, but hopefully they come to play as well and try to get in those statistical categories, help out their diggers in the back row.
Should be a fun one here tonight. 2 teams in the middle of the pack in the West region are going to go toe-to-toe at Magic City Campus Gymnasium. We'll come back with more of our Shields pregame show here tonight. We'll have Thor Nelson with the official introductions. We'll also salute our country with the playing of our nation's national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner, when we come back to Magic City Campus here at Minot for tonight's WDA showdown that features the Magents and the St. Mary's Saints.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust,
like our convenient online banking.
along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
This is gonna be the best day ever. You got me looking so fresh. I can't get no better. Baby, I'm a T-Rex, ready to rumble, ready to flex. I'm the king of the jungle. Gonna be the best, best, best. Gonna be the best day ever. Best day ever.
But Simon, what about mold? Agent Marlon Old. He holds the world record for fastest mold remediation.
God bless our servicemen and women. God bless our veterans. And as always, God bless America. Caden Turnbow with our nation's national anthem here tonight. One of the top defensive and offensive linemen in North Dakota high school football. Man, can that kid sing as well. Great job by him tonight as we salute the country.
That's right. Definitely an alto voice there, Nick.
Yeah, he's fantastic. Well, we've got a good one in store tonight. Minot High and St. Mary's, their first matchup of the year between these two volleyball teams. Let's take a look now here at our Shields pregame show at the standings inside the West region. These standings brought to you by our friends at the UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, Saturdays, 8:30 to 3. The UPS store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza. And as you look at this standings as we come into tonight and where the bracket lines up right now, it's Legacy and Century tied at the top spot. 7-0 for both of those teams inside of conference play. In about a week, they're going to match up. Boy, that's going to be a fun one, let me tell you.
Yeah, I'll definitely be watching that match, Nick.
Century is the team to beat the defending state champions, and they've been good all year long inside of West Region play. They took care of Bismarck High the other night. Bismarck High currently sits in the 4th spot. Dickinson sits 3rd. They're undefeated in conference play as well. They're 4-0 on the season. Jamestown's number 5 at 4-2. Then you find St. Mary's at 3-3. Mandan's at 0-5, and Turtle Mountain is at 0-9. There are your standings for girls high school volleyball in the West Region, brought to you by the UPS store here tonight.
Thanks, Nick. Any reason why Dickinson's only played 4 conference matches? You notice that? And I mean, they're 4-0. I see that, but kind of an advantage, I guess, to be at 4-0 and still be kind of 2 matches behind everybody.
Well, yeah, and I don't know the answer of that either. They certainly have the least amount of games played or matches played in the West Region and overall. You look at what Century's done. They're already 14 games into the year. Same with Legacy. Only 11 for Dickinson on the season. Not sure if that was a health concern or something of that nature, or what it may be. It's an interesting topic, too, when you look at what both of these teams have left on the year. For Minot High, they haven't even gotten to the buzzsaw yet that is Century on the season, or Bismarck High. Minot High is yet to play them. They're yet to play Dickinson on the year. Of course, they've got St. Mary's here tonight, and other than that, they certainly have fared all right so far this year inside of the West region, coming in again to tonight's matchup sitting at 2-3. St. Mary's, on the other hand, who do they have left? Well, they've got Bismarck left. They've got Dickinson left as well. They're here in Minot tonight. They go to Watford City, and they play Williston one more time here this year before tournament time.
So again, I would say it's pretty critical to come up with a win tonight, gain momentum, continue your win streaks. Minot has a win match streak of 1, and St. Mary's has a win match streak of 3. But I don't know, now I'm thinking this is kind of important for Minot High before they get to the buzzsaw that is the top 3 to 4 teams.
Well, what do you say we get this underway tonight here at Magic City Campus Gymnasium? Minot High's in white with black shorts here tonight. St. Mary's is in their blue tops, blue bottoms as well. Nick Holberg alongside of Melissa Spelchard for the call tonight on the PSP Network, and we are underway, and things start early as a kill is delivered there from the St. Mary's side. That was Lexi Gerving that got over and bombed it to the other side of the floor.
Definitely a strong attack to start the match.
St. Mary's to serve. This one from Gabrielle Mann. She put it across the net to the service ace. Will be registered there. It's 2-0 St. Mary's here in set number 1.
Yeah, Nick, Mann, number 4, and then Gerving are in the service aces category for the WDA. And so you just saw 2 in a row from Mann, so there's a reason for that. She's probably going to move up that chart tonight.
Back-to-back service aces for her, and a 3-0 lead here for St. Mary's. Ball dug up there from the Magents, and they've got some trouble here. Make it 3 in a row. You don't see that very often.
You don't see that to start a match, and it's not a great feeling when your serve receive is struggling to start.
Ball's back in play. Minot High's going to dig it up. It's on a tee here. Sent over. There's the kill. And Aaron McLean puts it across the net and scores.
Yeah, nice pass by Zara on that play to get a kill for McLean.
4-1. St. Mary's on top of the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Thanks for joining us tonight on a Tuesday night here from Magic City Campus. Easy one for Josie Armstrong as she sent that over and dropped it in. 4-point lead at 5-1 here in set number 1. We'll play 5 sets tonight if needed. The best to 3 wins. Play to 25 unless that 5th set is needed here tonight. Then we'll only play to 15. Free pass over. Front row it comes for the Magents. Dumpner sent it on a tee. There's a kill. And Minot High puts one on the board as Zoe Czar tattoos it home.
Yeah, that looked really good. That was a great pass, great set by Duffner, and a nice kill by Czar. You know, Minot High struggling on serve receive. They got to figure that out quickly.
What is the game plan there? I mean, is there something that they're missing on? Is it a positioning thing, or what may that real issue be deep in this one early on?
Absolutely, that is footwork. You have got to get in front of that ball. You know, on a float serve, that could be tough, but still you got to be able to move and move quickly. Czar with another kill.
It's been fun to watch her here this year. Zoe Czar starting to unhook the plow as she continues to impress and be one of the top hitters inside of the West region.
Yeah, that's 3 kills for her in the first 8 points of the match.
Czar is a junior, by the way. Front row it comes here for St. Mary's from Mann on a tee. That one had too much steam on it coming from the back row or from the front row from Messer. That's McKendra Messer. There's a Matea Messner on the team as well. That's number 19. Those sisters have been good for St. Mary's on the season. It was dug up now in the front row, just tipped over it comes. Here's Czar again. She gets up and sends it over, but it's dug up from the back, down to the front. Into the net, it went off the swing. The block, counted a block from Spies.
There's a block by McLean and Van Bibber from Minot High.
That one out of bounds on the service attempt. When you get the half a block point, how was that scored? That's just the official scorekeeper here determines whether or not there was two hands on it that weren't from the same body, basically, right?
As far as I know, when we played, if the block is together, right, both players get a block, I guess, for their team, right, and in the statistical category. So obviously in Van Bibber and McLean there, they both get one block each. It's not the hand that, I guess, does most of the work, as long as they're together.
6-6 the score. Set number 1 here tonight. Front row it comes. That one was almost fanned out. It was a changeup just a bit, and over the net it went. And Van Bibber puts it across and scores.
Yeah, nice kill by Van Bibber. Even a better set there by Taylor Falcon from Minot High.
It's a race to 10 here early on tonight in set number 1. 7-6 right now. Make it 7-7 or 8-6 rather. That one went out of bounds. I thought maybe it caught a fingertip from Minot High. It does not. First time out on the floor here tonight. Melissa, your thoughts so far of this showdown?
Obviously, Minot High came back from a 5-1 deficit, and what I'm seeing from St. Mary's is that they're hitting the ball into the block and out of bounds.
Good matchup so far here on the PSP Network. We'll take a timeout on the floor, then we'll do the same thing. We'll be back here in just a few moments on the PSP Network. 8-6, Minot leads set number 1.
Whether you're moving across town or across the country, Jobbers Warehouse Company knows how to safely move your family to their new residence by paying close attention to every detail. The folks at Jobbers Warehouse Company engage in an ongoing communication throughout the process to help the big picture in sight and make sure that no element is left unnoticed. Visit jobberswarehouse.com and let Jobbers Moving and Storage and Allied Van Lines make your move a smooth one. Head to jobberswarehouse.com today. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers is your choice.
Ball back to Magic City campus. Saints are back on the board. 8-7 now the score of the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Nick Colbert, Melissa Spelchin on the call here tonight on the PSP Network. Big thanks to all those sponsors that make these broadcasts possible, including Northern Plains Heating and Air. Northern Plains Heating and Air has over 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts. Factory authorized dealer for AeroSeal. There's no other choice to seal your heating and air game. The Northern Plains Heating and Air. Find them online, northernplains.com. 8-8 here at set number 1. Czar sends it across. Onto a tee it comes, and it's sent back over. Rally continues here. Some timing at the net that wasn't favorable for Van Bibber, and St. Mary's takes the lead back.
Yeah, just mistimed that approach, and so that's why the ball was missed.
From the back row, ball put back into play here by the Saints. Sent over, and a nice dig came there from Lexi Gerving. Free pass over as that one sent across from Spees. Here's Czar, tattoos it, she's blocked at the net, and the stuff was made there as coming up big was Schweitzer. Well, we had the opportunity to cover Century and Bismarck High the other night at Century's Gymnasium. Let me tell you, if you ever get an opportunity to be a part of one of those matchups, it's definitely worth the price of admission, especially when high school games are only about $5 or something of that price range. It was fantastic and fun to watch that night. Century, the real deal, but the atmosphere inside that gymnasium was definitely rowdy. Spees with a kill.
Yeah, I got to give a ton of credit to one of their attack leaders. Makendra Messer is moving big time in the back row. She had an amazing dig in the far corner, known as spot 1 on the volleyball court, and she's been all over the place defensively, so nice job in the back row by her.
Sanders on a tee here for Czar. Bumps it across the net. Blocked at the net that time. Van Bibber got up and put the arms in the way. It's saved, and the ball comes back into the rally here as it comes to the front row again. Czar might have caught the top tape of the net there, and it drops in for St. Mary's. They now lead 12-8.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you how good it feels just for all of the teammates on the floor when your best hitter is also going all over the place defensively.
Block at the net again, kept alive, but 2 touches in a row come there for Schweitzer. So Minot High gets the point. It's now 12-9. Saints still on top here in set 1.
Yeah, I'm noticing a couple new faces on the floor from the first match for Minot High. Number 1, Reagan Terrell. Number 14, Aaron Palmer. They're getting some time tonight, Nick. So obviously a little change up in the lineup.
A young team Minot High is this year here in 2022. Finding some of those roles. We talked about that in our first broadcast with the Magents here this year, how they lost their top leader in every statistical category from a year ago. Except for Grace Sanders. She comes back and leads the dig category, but Franz Fogg, even Sin Nearing, you miss all those girls this year. Trying to fill those positions here certainly can be a merry-go-round from time to time.
Absolutely, but I do love when a coach tries out different players, right? Give people a chance, see what they can do on the floor. Great timeout by Gertzen. The team's struggling here. They get a good pass, maybe the set's off. They get a good set, then the hit's off. So they got to get all, obviously, 3 plays together here to be cohesive. Get some points.
14-9 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard right now. St. Mary's on top. If you're Erica Traum, the head coach of St. Mary's right now, what do you think your message is in that timeout?
Put the throttle down. Yeah, big serves and big at the net.
Spies at the service line here for St. Mary's. 14-9, the advantage for the Saints. Front row dug up there, here from Falcon, sent across. The dig and the set comes away, and then it's sent back over. Czar again, tattooed across, it was dug up. Tipped over the net that time from Gerving. Now Sanders to Czar from the middle. Back row dig, kept alive there. Free pass back over from Grimm. Sent towards the back, and it's dug up here again by the Saints. Hammered across that time. Big dig there from Sanders.
Good rally here, Nick. Big point.
Front row it comes. Into the net and then dropping down. How about the kill attempt that lands there? That was McKendra Messer that tattoos it home. And it was a big point. St. Mary's takes a 15-9 lead.
So you have Mattia Messer in the front row right now, number 19, just so you know, Nick.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and McKendra's in the back. So they're obviously, looks like they're mirroring each other, front row, back row, middles.
This one dropped in. Van Bibber digs it up. Front row it comes for the Magets. Sent across. Off the fingertips there for Mattia Messer, and it just drops in for the Magets. They trail down by 6 at 16-10 here in set number 1.
Yeah, and I really got to say it's all about serve receive, struggling on serve receive, and struggling on defensive passes, getting to the setter. If you saw right there, you had a good pass, setter had a good set. Great. Easy kill. Nice job by Lundy.
Avery Lundy coming into tonight for Minot High. 37 kills on the year. The Jets toss it into the net on the service there from Sanders.
Yeah, they're struggling to get momentum. Obviously, when they came back from 5-1 to get it to 8-6, and then now they've been kind of down 4, 5, 6 points here. But trading back-to-back service errors, that's all right. This is a big one here. You got to make this.
How much of that do you think is confidence early in a season, maybe, where it just doesn't feel like the mojo is really in here right now for this Minot High team?
I think you need to know as a server when to be aggressive and when to just get the ball over and give your team a chance, especially if you're down in the momentum of the match.
Sent over, there's a kill and a good one as McKendra Messer sends that one across. 67 kills for her coming into tonight, and she adds another one here. 6-point lead for St. Mary's.
Looking for a good pass off serve receive here for Minot High.
Something that they've struggled with just a bit here in set number 1. The dig that time was there from Sanders. Executed across, Lundy sent it over, but she sends it out of bounds. And now the Saints are looking to turn the corner. It's 19-12.
Yeah, that was a good pass. Set was a little off the net there, and then the ball went out by the hitter.
Front
There's a
row.
great play.
Big kill that time as Leah Walter got up and hammered that one in.
Yeah, we haven't said her name either, so there's another player that's new to the floor. Leah Walter, sophomore?
That is correct. 19 kills coming into tonight for her. She's got 20 now. Didn't see a whole lot of action in those first 2 matches of the year. She has in the last 3, however.
Yeah, trying to get it back in the match, Minot High. You can't miss serves.
Well, Minot High, for lack of better words, has shot themselves in the foot here in the momentum race quite a few times tonight, as services have been a little bit of an issue here for both teams tonight in this West Region Showdown.
Yeah, I don't know. There's got to be 6 or 7 at this point now.
I did a matchup one time back in my Beck Sports days. 13 in a row one time.
Missed serves. Well, we just now have 3.
Don't jinx ourselves. We don't want to start counting here tonight. That was a disaster that night, let me tell you. It's 21-14. St. Mary's on top. Minot High's going to register the point as Aaron McLean comes across with a kill.
Yeah, kind of an off-speed hit there by McLean, but served its purpose to the middle of the floor, which was completely empty on the St. Mary's side.
Down by 6. Minot High looks for a rally here in the scoring, and into the net it goes as that one dropped in from Taylor Falcon. Just not enough on it to clear.
So back in our day, Nick, at this point, we'd be worried about doing ladders the next day.
Yeah.
Many missed serves. I don't know if they do that anymore. But yeah, they got to figure out the service game. There's a service ace for St. Mary's.
All the aces there as that one was sent in from Kukowski. That's Addison Kukowski.
She's number 0.
Number 0 on the score sheet for anyone keeping track at home. There's one that drops in for the Majettes.
Good kill by Van Bibber. We got to get her hot if Minot High has a chance in this match. And right now I'm thinking if I'm Minot High, keep balls in and try to be aggressive with your attack to see if you can swing momentum even if you don't win this set.
Front row for the Saints. That one hammered across and it was dug up from Czar. Here's Lundy. Tosses it across. Set up here from Messer. Big kill attempt coming there off the hands of Spees. Had too much on it. Out of play it went. And it's now 23-17 as Minot High stays alive with only 2 points to give up here in set number 1. That one looked like it was headed deep. It was dug up from Messer. Sent back across. And it's now 24-17 in set number 1 as set point on the line. Spees back to serve. And on a play it went.
Wow.
Sometimes it's like that, I guess. That's just, I haven't seen it in WDA play in a while where the services have lacked the way they have here tonight. Kill attempt from the front row. That was Lexi Gervig. And Gervig hammers it across, and set number 1 belongs to St. Mary's, 25-13. They take a 1-0 lead on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. We'll come back with set number 2 here on the PSP Network in just a few moments.
I'm a grateful person on a lot of levels. I've been given so many great opportunities. But most of all, even as a little kid, I was taught a set of values. Like tools for life, hard work, responsibility, and the key to making it all work, commitment.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
This broadcast on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by
BNC has been here for over 25 years.
We're still a community bank that's there for you.
When you come in with your business plan, your vision, your idea, we can make it a reality.
I love seeing projects come alive for our clients.
We're real people helping real people.
We know you, and we're always happy to see you.
We build relationships. You're part of the BNC family.
We are part of the community.
It's what we're built on.
Yours truly, BNC.
This broadcast on the PSP.
Well, we return to Magic City campus's gymnasium where St. Mary's leads by a score of 1-0 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard here tonight to West Region High School Volleyball. 2 touches on the Saints there. Minot High will receive the point.
Yeah, nice job on serve receive. Great pass, great set, nice attack to put St. Mary's on their heels right away, and then you had the double hit. I need to see Minot High. Hopefully this comes across right, like start sweating a little bit. They need to get on the floor. They need to be digging balls. They need to get balls that they typically wouldn't get. That's what I want to see happen here, a little more effort defensively.
Set 1 belonged to St. Mary's. It's not that anyone really dominated set number 1 with, maybe there was some domination there, but it just felt as if the adrenaline or intensity just isn't in the gym a whole lot here tonight. Is that a fair statement maybe for both sides even?
Absolutely. It shows in the statistic. I don't know the exact number, but there had to have been at least 8 or 9 missed serves.
Lundy back row up to the front to Kane. Onto a tee and across. Dug up from the back there. It's going to be on a bounce after it was dug up by Krebs.
Again, for those of you watching the match, and if you're not, I'll tell you what's happening. Better serve receive by Minot High. More aggressive attack because the set's at the net and the hitter can do a bunch of things. Put St. Mary's on the defensive on defense.
2-1, Minot High lead. Sent back across. Front row, it came from Mad. Sent over. Czar had the dig in the back. Here's Lundy with a swing at it. And she's got some power on it. Lundy scores.
Yeah, just seeing a lot of better defensive plays here for Minot High, transitioning into offense.
By the way, we want to thank Premier Chiropractic for bringing you the matchup here tonight. Premier Chiropractic is focused on improving the overall health of Minot and the surrounding areas through the most cutting-edge advances in natural health care today. Find them online, PremierChiropracticND.com. Big swing attempt there from Spees. She had the motor on it, but it was out of bounds. So Minot High takes a 4-1 lead. The importance here for Minot High to stay in the driver's seat, to maintain a 3 or so point lead and grab a victory here tonight after they've kind of jungled with the ability to do that on the year. How big do you think that is at this point of the season?
I really think are we in the middle? Are we in the middle of the year? Or are we kind of getting towards that?
Getting towards it. November, early November, state and WDA volleyball. WDA volleyball is in early November. All set up, no good there.
Yeah, what I'm doing for the fans that are listening and watching, I didn't think there was touch on that block, and so I was doing the no touch signal here, and Nick's looking at me and trying to do what I'm doing and wondering what I'm doing. I didn't think there was touch on that Minot High block, and so therefore St. Mary should have had multiple hits or 4 hits, but obviously the referees saw something different.
That was smashed right to the back row, and Spees hammered that one home. I thought you were saying, leave me alone. I don't want to answer that question if it's important here tonight to go on a run that way or not.
Happy hands over here.
4-4 the score here at set number 2. St. Mary's leads 1-0. Off to the front row. Spees just throws that one across. Hammered over. What a dig there as that one dug up from Gerving as McLean sent it over with some speed. Just missed the line on the Lundy kill attempt.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind that attempt. I don't mind that. Obviously, I'd love to see the ball stay in, but she was aggressive, and again, Minot High's looking better, transitioning from defense to offense and on serve receive.
By the way, Roger Ward Moving and Storage has been helping the region with their moving and storage needs since 1942. Find them online, RogerWardMovingAndStorage.com. Front row of Cubs. Tipped over, and how about the heads-up play there? Josie Armstrong across for a kill.
Yeah, nice job by St. Mary's. I haven't given enough credit here to Gabrielle Mann, who obviously we know on the service ace stat category, but she's setting the ball for St. Mary's really well tonight, too.
Czar from the back. Dug up, comes back away to Mann. It's sent on a tee and hammered across. Matea Messer's there to drive it home.
Yeah, that's Matea. I'm guessing is she younger than McKendra, or we don't have a year on her, do we?
Matea, the 9th grader, yes, so the younger of the two.
So she's a freshman.
It's a scary thought for everybody else in the WDA, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say that. That's obviously 2 years of varsity. You're going to play the sisters together. That's kind of cool, too. I mean, I have a sister that played volleyball, played it very well, but I was long graduated high school when she started to play. I would have loved to play with her. We played in a couple intramural tournaments and had a blast. So, yeah, that's a good combination for St. Mary's.
Good hustle on the front row.
You got to get a point here for Minot High.
Here's Czar with the swing. Into the net it went. 8-6. St. Mary's on top. And the rotation is on for both teams. Sanders back in for Minot High and checking in here for the Saints. And to the back row to serve here for St. Mary's goes Addison Kukowski. Lundy across. Kukowski on a tee.
Triple block there for Minot High.
Oh, Messer touched it twice, I believe, is the call from Janice Girding.
You're absolutely right there, Nick. Triple block, and referee Girding didn't think any of them touched it.
She had a smile on her face as she looked back over at Quali, the other official here tonight. Ball dropped in. Kill attempt coming, and a big swing there that was dug back up. That was Schweitzer that sent it across. Excellent hustle there over to the far sidelines from Kukowski, but out of bounds it went.
Yeah, that was a nice effort by St. Mary's other setter. So they're running a 6-2 as well with Mann and Kukowski. Same as Minot High with Falcon. Yep, Falcon and Duffner.
Caught the top of the net from Falcon on the serve. That swing goes into the net. Minot High is going to take the lead at 9-8 here at set number 2.
That was a quick switch, wasn't it? It was just 8-6, so nice job, Minot High.
A little more momentum in the gymnasium on both sides, even, you could probably say, here in set number 2. And then the killer comes as it goes right into the net there, and it's now 9-9. Hey, by the way, we want to thank our friends at Hub International Insurance. Hub International Insurance is the leading North American insurance brokerage. You can contact Josh Cattell at Hub International Insurance for your personal and business insurance needs. 355-3100. It's Hub International Insurance. 10-9 the score. St. Mary's on top. Dropped into the front row. Lundy blocked at the net, but it was blocked out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a really nice offensive play by Minot High. I didn't expect it, so it was a Lundy pass, a Falcon set, and a back set to Lundy. And I don't think St. Mary's was expecting that either, hence the one-person block.
Kukowski on a tee front row, big block from Van Bibber and Czar on the other side.
See transition here.
Czar sets it up, Van Bibber throws it across. It was tipped, they're going to say, and it's a Minot High point.
So touched on the block by St. Mary's. Van Bibber, nice job.
Ball was dropped in from Lundy. Sent over, this is Sanders. Comes back away now from Lundy, back row up to the front for Kukowski, sets it on a tee. Drop back over, and the ball continues to be rallied here as it's Czar that missed just a bit, and it hits the net.
Yeah, that's back-to-back into the net. attempts by Czar, so she's just got to get her hand a little higher and hit that ball at the top of her approach.
Ball's into play from Krenz, the defensive specialist for St. Mary's. She registers the point. 12-11, Saints on top of Minot High.
I'd dump the ball if I was the Minot High setter right now. Nice spot.
There's a swing and a kill coming from Lundy. Explain what you mean by that.
Well, and that actually, so that was Erin Palmer, just so you know, number 14. Kind of new again. I haven't seen much of her play, but that was a really good spot placed. And again, position 1 on the volleyball court, which is the service area, typical service area.
Czar had just too much on that one.
Yeah, Czar's struggling. She's got 4 straight hitting errors here. If I'm a teammate of hers, I'd look her right in the face and say, let's go, let's go.
Lundy just gave her a high five and tried to calm her down a bit. Of course, Lundy, a part of that state championship basketball team last year. Boy, were they under the gun a few times in their season. That was a memorable one for Minot High. That one's into the net. And the Saints register the point.
Most memorable season, I think, in 40 years.
Yeah, since the 70s.
Yeah. Do you remember the 70s, Nick?
I wasn't quite there yet. 14-12, Saints are on top.
There you go.
I barely remember the 2010s. Sent back over, now to the front row it comes. Sanders to Czar, free pass over. On a tee, front row, big swing there. They execute perfectly as McKendra Messer lines it up and buries it.
Good timeout by Coach Gertson here.
Minot High wants to talk things over. We'll take a break as well. We sit on a 15-12 score. St. Mary's leads Minot High here at Magic City campus.
Whether you're moving across town or across the country, Jobbers Warehouse Company knows how to safely move your family to their new residence by paying close attention to every detail. The folks at Jobbers Warehouse Company engage in an ongoing communication throughout the process to help the big picture in sight and make sure that no element is left unnoticed. Visit jobberswarehouse.com and let Jobbers Moving and Storage and Allied Van Lines make your move a smooth one. Head to jobberswarehouse.com today. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers is your choice.
(15-12), Saints lead Minot High here in set number 2 tonight. They also lead one set to none, on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Nick Holberg alongside Melissa Spelcher for the call here tonight. And this showdown here on the PSP network hasn't really disappointed between number 6 St. Mary's and number 7 Minot High. Hasn't been the cleanest game of volleyball for either team with the air category here tonight, but it's certainly been back and forth.
Yeah, definitely the second set has been more so.
Across the net it comes, and it drops in for the point.
You know, what I'm seeing again is just transition defense. And what I mean by that, Nick, is that if St. Mary's is getting the ball on defense and they're making more of a play than Minot High is. And I just noticed they're placing the ball better. So they're playing maybe a little bit smarter.
Front row on a tee, hammered across, Lundy with a big dig.
She's lucky she got her hands up.
Yeah, that one could have been right in the face for Messer. Hey, and there's another hard swing that comes across and just missing for Lexi Gerving.
Ooh, that might have been a lucky call there.
How'd you like to be the line judge standing there? Not only, well, at least she's at home here on that call, I suppose you could say, but not only are the St. Mary's people saying it, but the PSP broadcast as well.
That's right. If any of my teammates, former teammates, are listening, they know how hard I was on lines judges and referees.
Can only imagine.
I apologized.
This one sent over and out of play it went. 17-13, Saints are on top.
This is a good time to give credit to one of the best lines judges I've ever known, Ken Kostad. Love that man. I hope he's enjoying Fargo with his daughter, Lynn. One of the best volleyball players I've ever played with. Now Lynn Kosted Miller.
Fantastic. Czar's back to serve, 17-14. And Czar sends that one way deep. Don't want to beat a dead horse here, but what is going on with the Minot High serving here tonight? They've had some major issues in this one, way beyond what we've seen so far out of them here this year. Here's the swing. Top of the net, it went, and Aaron McLean sent it to the tape.
Yeah, St. Mary's is honestly smelling blood right now, and so they're going for it. They're serving far, hard, and away, short, long, quick. Good side out, though. I got to say, Minot High's got to go right now, and they got to keep balls in the court, especially off the serve.
Leah Walter registered the last kill, and she's going to go back to the service line here. Trailing by 4, it's 19-15 here at set number 2. Walter to put it into play. She does. Front row set up there from Mann. Big swing came across from Spies, and Spies registers the kill.
Yeah, off the Van Bibber and McLean block there. Just didn't have their hands turned in to get that ball blocked onto the St. Mary's side.
St. Mary's turns the corner again. It's 20-15 here on the BNC National Bank scoreboard in set number 2.
Really lucky Minot High there because they definitely had a broken playoff serve receive. If I'm them, don't expect that again, so they really have to change the serve receive around.
Back to serve here for Minot High, Taylor Falcon, the 5'5 junior. 68 assists on the season, 6 service aces, one of the best servers in the Minot High lineup. Ball came across and then right to the face it went on the front row of Minot High, and 21-16 is now the score, St. Mary's.
Yeah, you know, and I just realized something too, like you were talking about the legacy and Century game, right? And you talked about how the environment, it's a cool building in here right now, and I don't mean just for us in terms of the air. I'm not hearing the crowd much. And so I don't know, Minot High's got to figure out a way to activate their energy and activate the energy of the crowd. And if I get a big kill, I mean, the first thing I would do is probably turn around to the crowd and try to get them going.
I know what I'd do. If I was Thor Nelson, I would turn on Motley Crue's greatest hits. That always
Kickstart my heart.
Yeah, that always gets everybody going. 22-16, St. Mary's on top here in set number 2.
All right, bring it up. Come on. Someone's got to call a play. All right, let's go. I right, zoom, spider 2, Y banana. You don't like that one, okay. I right, 40 power? No. Don't want that one either? All right, go kick off. Get out of here, let's go.
First Western is your independent community bank with all the online conveniences you want and an experienced team you can count on.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Well, we return to Minot High's Magic City Campus Gymnasium as Spies put the ball into play. Net violation on Minot High, and it's now 23-16. Saints are on top, and they look to go ahead 2-0 here on a Tuesday night in WDA play. To the front row it comes. Blocked at the net.
I'm just seeing even on like defensive like coverage on the block, we're just standing around a little bit. There's some energy, Nick.
Front row, big swing comes there. That one dropped in.
Here.
Sent to the back again. Onto a tee it comes, and that one's going to come across. How about the defensive play on the other side of the net for St. Mary's, and then the ball is sent long. And give credit where credit's due as Summer Schweitzer went down. Not quite a pancake, but pretty darn close, right?
Not even close to a pancake, Nick. You know what? After the match, you and I are going to practice those.
This one sent to the front row Big swing coming there. That one misses.
I'm not even going to talk about that one.
24-17.
Again, see what Minot High can do here with some keep the ball in play. Keep the ball in play.
Front row it comes. Drop back in. Ball's kept alive, and it's Lundy from the back row.
Nice dig by Falcon.
Now to the front. That one goes deep, out of bounds. It is. Minot High still alive. 24-18.
Hit the lines judge's foot. So considered out of bounds, I guess, Nick.
We learned what the pancake was last time we were on the air together. Thought I would use it. I thought I was close, but nowhere near.
No.
But it was dug up. Lundy pushes it over. Onto a tee again, and then just dropped in.
There's a pancake, Nick.
There it is right
you
there.
You asked for it.
Now I understand. Front row from Kukowski. Big swing over the net. It goes. And that kill comes from Matea Messer, the freshman. And set number 2 is 25-17 will be the score at set number 2. Melissa, your thoughts on that second set here tonight?
Minot High's leaders have got to step up. And I mean, play, energy, as I'm looking into the huddle. I mean, if I'm a captain or a leader on the team, I am talking nonstop right now and getting everybody fired up. I mean, you're at home, right? You're at home. You got to have a better showing.
St. Mary's on the other side, 2-0. Obviously, they're looking forward probably to set number 3 and a quick trip back to Bismarck here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're playing well. What I'm noticing again is a little bit more effort on the defensive end. They're placing balls better offensively, and then their service game seems to be better tonight. So they kind of have all things running on all cylinders right now, and Minot High has to stop them.
Set number 3 right around the corner here on the PSP network. St. Mary's leads 2-0.
He has been here for over 25 years.
We're still a community bank that's there for you.
When you come in with your business plan, your vision, your idea, we can make it a reality.
I love seeing projects come alive for our clients.
We're real people helping real people.
We know you, and we're always happy to see you.
We build relationships. You're part of the BNC family.
We are part of the community.
It's what we're built on.
Yours truly, BNC.
This broadcast on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, LLC, doing business as Goss Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
And finally, Agent Smith. He's in charge of restoring your property to its original state.
Set number 3 underway here from Magic City Campus Gymnasium. And St. Mary's picks up where they left off at set number 2 with the first point here of set number 3. They lead 2-0 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Alongside of Melissa Spelchin, I'm Nick Holberg. Thanks for joining us tonight for WDA Volleyball here on the PSP Network.
Yeah, nice first kill by Gerving for St. Mary's. And just look at that effort there by Spies on the floor there for St. Mary's.
Well, Minot High looking to see if they can come back here tonight. The Magents currently sitting at 5-7 on the season and 2-3 inside the conference right now, looking to see if they could find some momentum and energy here tonight. They have lacked it here, to say the least, as St. Mary's, the road team here tonight, has controlled most of the play right from the word go here this evening. Back row, there's a swing from Spies, and she scores.
Yeah, and just not enough movement defensively there. Not enough movement to get in the proper position to get that ball.
Ball sent over. Front row again. That one swung into the net.
Either the set was low or the approach was late in that play. The pass was great. The pass was great.
Lundy, front row it comes. Towering up and smashing down. There's a nice play from Leah Walter, dug up by the Saints. Rally continues. Free pass from Czar. Comes to the back row for Sanders.
We need to take advantage of this, Minot High.
Lundy across it comes. There's Mann at the net. She's blocked at the net. Deep to the back row it goes again.
Yeah, that ball might have been out.
St. Mary's registers the point. They lead 6-0.
Definitely a little more effort by Minot High, though, during that rally.
Your coaching style, would there be a timeout coming here?
Yes.
Ball dropped in.
It's probably coming right now.
Lundy looking for it. And it's a quick 6-0 lead. I think it should be 7-0 if I'm not mistaken. 6-0 is what remains on the board here at Magic City campus. Saints on top. That one sent far. It's now 6-1. Big thanks again to Jersey Mike's. They bring you this week's Player of the Week on the PSP Network Facebook page. Jersey Mike's is a sub above. Stop into Jersey Mike's today on North Broadway in the Magic City. Telling you, try that number 99. If you like spicy cheesesteaks, that's where it's at.
At Jersey Mike's?
Yes, absolutely.
99, that's a popular one.
Yeah, the popular pick with our sponsors.
That's right, Shots Crossroads.
7-1, St. Mary's on top. We're inching closer and closer to the postgame show brought to you by Shots Crossroads here tonight, as it's now 8-1 Saints. Shots Crossroads located on 2 and 52 Bypass East in Minot. Team buses are always welcome at Shots Crossroads. St. Mary's has the motor on right now, Minot High.
Really struggling, Nick, on all facets. I'm noticing as well that the timing from the setter to the hitter is off. I've noticed that now 4 times in the 10 points that have been scored, mostly by St. Mary's.
Which brings us to 9-1. Saints on top here in set number 3. 2 sets to none. St. Mary's on top. Minot High here at Magic City campus.
All right, bring it up. Come on. Someone's got to call a play. All right, let's go. I right, zoom, spider 2, Y banana. You don't like that one? Okay. I right 40 power? No. You don't want that one either? All right, go kick off. Get out of here. Let's go.
First Western is your independent community bank with all the online conveniences you want and an experienced team you can count on.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
What you're witnessing actually happens. This is a sad story about bad math.
Bad math?
Does your online company include mounting?
You can't beat the online pricing.
When you add the mounting, the shipping, and all the extras, it's just simple math. We guarantee the lowest prices. Our Plus plan is simply better, a less expensive way to buy tires. Thinking tires? Think Tires Plus.
10-1, St. Mary's on top. Make it 11-1 as that one dropped in from the back row. The service ace coming from Lexi Gerving.
Yeah, and St. Mary's is having a great time on their side of the court. Not the same on Minot High's.
Here's Lundy with the attempt. She fires it across. Good dig coming there. Ball tipped over. Now it's Sanders. This one's going to go deep from Minot High on the attempted swing coming there from Aaron McLean. And it's 12-1 Saints.
Yeah, it's just a struggle. I think this might be a good time, Nick, to tell all the volleyball listeners about your amazing accomplishment in Iowa.
Yeah.
With the, I got it up here, International Motor Contest Association Super Nationals. Our very own Nick Hallberg was asked to work there. I don't know if you want to talk just briefly about that while we're watching some volleyball.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, quite an experience. For anyone that doesn't know, I announced dirt track racing all summer long across North Dakota, around North Dakota, and was asked this year to be involved in the IMCA Super Nationals, gigantic dirt track racing event, kind of the Super Bowl dirt track racing in the United States and across the world, actually. Kind of like Mandan and Dakota Speedway or Minot Nodak Speedway, that sort of racing, and had the opportunity to be involved in the broadcast team for the 40th annual event this year. It was quite an honor and quite a week.
Yeah, that's wonderful, Nick. North Dakota's lucky to have you, and obviously the PSP network, which you own.
Yeah, I sure appreciate you. The props on that. It was quite a week.
Yeah, and I think you pretty much announce every sport except pickleball and CrossFit, the two things that I do, and golf. You probably don't announce that either.
We did a little golf this summer on PSP. Yeah, we're pretty much we're gonna get.
You're getting diverse.
We're getting there. We're gonna get some soccer on Thursday night on the PSP Network. Hope you join us Thursday night.
Yeah, that's exciting. That's exciting for you. That'll be your first soccer match that you've ever announced.
Minot Legacy, and it's a number 1 versus number 2 in the West Region. Coming right around to the corner of WDA tournament time. Minot High still has a chance to take the number 1 spot in the West, and Legacy looking for their first ever West Region crown coming up Thursday night, right up the hill at Dwayne Carlson Stadium.
There we go. We have a nice a nice hit by Lundy and a nice block by McLean and Van Bibber here. Hopefully they transition into points.
13-3 right now, Saints on top.
Be nice to win this rally here.
Into the net it went. When you trail this way and things are just, I mean, this is not the same Minot High group that we saw in night number 1, and you're going to have nights like that. St. Mary's right now, it's not that St. Mary's is doing anything extraordinary or extra special. It's the self-airs from Minot High. They're just missing here tonight. Do you look for little things to build off of, or is this almost one of those situations where you write this one off and forget that it happened here in set number 3?
You know, I always think, like, individually there'd be things you'd probably want to look at and work with. If I'm the coach, I'd be working with individuals. As a team, I would try to forget it. But it's not over here, Nick. Like, you know, you can get on a serving rally here, 6 points, and you're back in the match. What I'm seeing is that St. Mary's is just playing serve-receive volleyball way better than Minot High, and so Minot High can't get going on a rally because St. Mary's comes at them with a great pass, a great set, and pretty much a kill on most of their serves.
That's why they lead 2 sets to none and 15-4 here at our third set of volleyball tonight. Smashed across that one, had too much on it coming there from Schweitzer.
Yeah, now St. Mary's can get away with, like, swinging away on just about everything, right? Because they're up 10 points.
By the way, Prestwich Orthodontics specializes in braces and Invisalign for all ages. We offer free consultations and financing options that make it easy to take your smile to the next level. You can call 852-2646 or visit minotbraces.com today to get started with your free virtual consultation. Too much on the kill attempt from the Saints, and it's now 15-6. This one dropped in right to the front row. It comes.
Good aggressive serve by Minot High, and they're getting a free ball here.
Blocked at the net, then tipped over and register the kill coming there from Spees.
Minot High just out of position on their defense there. That was kind of more probably Grace Sanders' ball in the back row for the first hit versus the setters.
Service ace coming there from Spees as That one had too much velocity on it to contain for Minot High. Out of play it went. It's now 17-6. Another one fell off the table and dropped in. This one will be returned for Minot High as it's sent back over and across it came from Teets. Teets kill attempt, sends it over and she scores. Well, we might see some new faces in the lineup here for Minot High where they trailed 2-0. It's 17-7 here in set number 3.
Nice pass.
Sent to the front row. How about that kill? That one had the motor moving. Lexi Gerving sends it across for the smash.
Yeah, beautiful play. Like from top to bottom there. Great pass by McKendra Messer. And again, she's impressed me defensively and on serve receive. Great set. And Gerving pounded one down the line. Love that play.
Front row, here it comes across. Kill was there. Minot High registers another one with Aaron Palmer. They're not done yet. Down by 10 here in the third set.
Yeah, they're going to have to make up some ground quickly here before St. Mary's gets to 25.
Next up for St. Mary's, they head to Williston on Thursday. Minot goes to Turtle Mountain on Thursday in a matchup. Minot High and Turtle Mountain currently sitting in last place in the West Region. Williston currently sitting 9th, so it's easier for both of these teams according to the numbers after tonight's matchup.
Yeah, nice block there for Minot High by Teets and Walter. So that's a tag team we haven't mentioned tonight yet.
This ball's going to land in. Service ace is there as it drops in off of Kenzie Duffner's hands on the service. You look back to last year and what St. Mary's was able to do. They qualified for the state tournament. They took 4th place in the West Region regular season standings, and that's where they landed when it was all said and done after the WDA tournament dust settled. They went 13-7 in the West Region. Not a bad year for them, obviously. And an 8th place finish at the state tournament. They bring some muscle back here in 2022 on a team that you might have to look out for. They could be a dark horse come tournament time.
Absolutely, and especially if Gerving, who's a sophomore. So she's in grade 10. She's playing really well tonight.
They've got
and crushing balls, Nick, right? Like going up there and just swinging away, and that's pretty nice to see for a young player. Give the setter credit, too, because the setter must be putting it in the wheelhouse.
Teets has another kill.
Yeah, Teets did a nice job coming in for 3 rotations there.
Well, according to the game sheet that we put together before the broadcast here tonight, and we double-checked that the information was correct here.
Thank you, Nick Hulbert.
Yes, you're welcome. Junior, freshman, sophomore, junior, sophomore, freshman that will see time here tonight that have seen time. I don't know, and that's for St. Mary's, by the way, and I don't know that you could have any more anticipation for years to come when you know that they're good right now with all underclassmen. 19-13, St. Mary's on top. Swing and connecting with the floor. Kendra Messer sends that one in.
Yeah, I'd like to see a defensive player from Minot High get on the floor there for that one. But Minot High, I got to say to the listeners, Minot High is playing better. They need a side out. They pretty much need to side out and get, 3 to 4 points on their service game to try to get back in this.
Duffner sent that one deep, and it's 21-13. Make sure to join us tonight for our planning team financial advisors at Shots Crossroads postgame show tonight. Minot High hoping it doesn't happen in the next 4 points. St. Mary's looking to do just that as they lead 21-13. Sent over and dug up now to the front row. It's going to go. Free passed over. Duffner across. There's a big swing coming and landing there for Walter. No, it's out of bounds.
Yeah, I like that swing a lot. It's tough to have that swing when you're down 8 points, but not the right time to have that swing. It was very close to being in, so I'd love to see that play again.
Smashed across. Now it's dug up there from Mann. Sent back over the net. And the points registered here for the Saints. 23-13, St. Mary's on top. They look to move to a record inside the West of 4-3. That would drop Minot to 2-4 on the year if they could score 2 more before Minot could close the gap. And right now it doesn't favor the odds here for the Majettes as it's 23-13. Lundy smashes across. Count the kill for Avery Lundy as she got it to stick.
Yeah, nice job by Lundy, and I don't know, I'm trying to read her facial expression. I think what she's thinking is, where has this been all night? That type of cross-court shot and definitely that type of strength on it.
Sent to the front row from Mann. Big swing coming there from Spees. It comes back to Spees, and she buries it home.
Oh, those were always fun as a player in the front row. And kind of just symbolism of the night for Minot High.
Sanders from the back. We're on match point right now. If Minot High wants to stay alive in this match, they're going to have to come up with 10 points before St. Mary's can get 1. And on the rally scoring, that doesn't favor the Majettes very much here tonight. That one goes into the net. Front row. Blocked at the net, then dug back up. Here comes a swing. That one had too much on it. Now to bounce it with. Minot High scores again. 24-16, Saints are on top. Front row, it comes here to Lundy. She'll send it into the net.
That's the match.
And this one's over. 25-16, St. Mary's takes set number 3. Well, that was a quick one tonight here on the PSP Network. Hour and 12 minutes here tonight to decide the victor of this showdown at Magic City Campus's gymnasium. Final here tonight, 3-0. St. Mary's takes down the Majettes from Minot High. We'll come back with our Shots Crossroads and Planning Team Financial Advisors post-game show here tonight. We'll do that when we return to Magic City Campus.
Hi, I'm Agent Simon Irv Pro with CRSF. What is CRSF? We're the Cleanup and Restoration Special Forces.
Hoorah!
We're ServPro's first responders to your property's disaster.
Admit it, you're no good at handling disaster alone.
Like when you got dumped in high school by Janet Fillmore. She married 3-time world champion yodeler Jovan Bovic. With the Janet disaster, you didn't have a team. Now, you have a team. Elite ServPro operatives, highly trained in disaster cleanup and restoration. If it's fire damage, Agent Fred Iyer. From burnt to unburnt, he does that. But oh wait, it's water. Boom, Agent Winston Otter. He's been called the human sponge. But Simon, what about mold? Agent Marlon Old. He holds the world record for fastest mold remediation. And finally, Agent Smith. He's in charge of restoring your property to its original state. So if you sprung a leak, lit your curtains on fire, or your insulation looks like week old bagels, call ServPro.
In southwestern and south central North Dakota, on any given day at any given moment, a Dakota Community Bank and Trust customer is logging in or signing on to do their online or mobile banking. We believe that community banking can blend both the past with down-home customer service in-house and the future with modern banking conveniences and technology for our customers anywhere, like here or here, all while honoring our long-standing tradition of community-first oriented banking here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust.
Ackerman Esvold, your neighbors, friends, and family who are working for you. the local team with local availability and accountability. For all of your engineering, architecture, environmental, transportation, and land development needs, your project can rely on Ackerman Esvold. Find them online at ackermanesvold.com. When you start your project, talk with Ackerman Surveying and Associates. Our experienced surveying team guides you in the right direction with planning, platting, and lot and boundary surveys. The trusted name in land surveying, the trusted name in architecture and engineering is Ackerman Surveying and Ackerman Esvold. Find them at ackermanesvold.com.
Hi guys, what can I get you guys today?
I don't know what to order.
Would you like to hear the story of how I learned what to order?
Whoa, what is that?
That's called a big rig, little lady, and that's the best dead-gum meal here at Shots Crossroads.
Don't wait just a gall-darn minute, Harry. You know darn well the best thing about Shots is breakfast. A 99 is how it's done.
You mean a 109?
No, I don't.
The real pros know that it starts with dessert. No matter what you get, everything begins with a caramel roll.
Hey, little dude. The truth is, there's a lot of right answers on this menu. My favorite is the golden crispy chicken strips and crinkle cut fries. Just listen to your heart, and you can't go wrong. Now go make that order, bud. Oh, hey, kid. Whatever you do, don't forget the ranch.
So what you're saying is, as long as I follow my heart, I can't make a wrong choice?
No, kid. The point of the story is order whatever you want.
All right. I'll take a big rig, a 99, a 109, an order of chicken strips with crispy fries, and I'd take a caramel roll to start with, please. Wait, and don't forget the ranch.
This broadcast on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by
Could be gone at the 40. He's got one man to beat, and he is gone. How about that for an answer? 92-yard kickoff return, just like he did a couple times during the regular season. Hopefully gives St. Mary's the lead right back.
This broadcast on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, LLC, doing business as Goss Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Well, all St. Mary's tonight here in this West Region Showdown at North Dakota High School Volleyball. They take a 3-set victory on the BNC National Bank scoreboard over Minot High. Welcome into our postgame show tonight, brought to you by our friends at Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shots Crossroads. By the way, Planning Team Financial Advisors, if you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit them online, planningteam.com. And don't forget to get fueled up after the game at Shots Crossroads. Their menu includes the delicious number 99. Order online, shotscrossroads.com. Team buses are always welcome at Shots Crossroads. Nick Holberg alongside of Melissa Spelchin as we wrap this one up here tonight. Any big takeaways in your mind of this showdown here tonight on the St. Mary's side before we talk about the Magents?
On the St. Mary's side, I got to give some credit to McKendra Messer. You know, she's in the kills WDA statistical categories. But I was impressed with her defense. She was all over the place in the back row. I don't know how tall she is. Hang on a sec. 5'11". Tough to move when you're 5'11", and she was moving and moving quick. Gabrielle, man, great job setting, as well as Kukowski. I think they did a nice job 6-2. And then for me, impressive player, Lexi Gerving. And I thought we were talking about play of the game, and I know you wanted to do the pancake again. Well, we can't do the pancake every time, Nick. I thought the kill down the line, she had a couple, but the kill down the line that ended up in a kill by Lexi Gerving in the third set was really, again, kind of a symbol of the whole match that St. Mary's was just more aggressive. They did things, they transitioned better, and they definitely served better.
They certainly did. They also had the move of the game. Let's take the move of the game right now, brought to you by Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you move across town or across the country with locations in Bismarck, Minot, Fargo, and Aberdeen. Find them online, jobberswarehouse.com. It's your Jobbers Moving and Storage move of the game, and that's a clear cut. That shot down the line you would have to go with?
Absolutely. But, I mean, for me, Nick, I don't know if move of the game is different than play of the game. We'd have to maybe talk about that.
Yeah, it's along the same concept of both. The highlight, if you will, just at least for us to tell you about Jobbers Moving and Storage.
Yeah, thanks, Jobbers Moving and Storage. Appreciate your support.
We sure appreciate them. How about the MVP of the broadcast here tonight?
Nick Holberg.
We could hop into that. Yeah, I don't know if tonight was the night for that or not. I feel like this old voice of mine is just a little beat up here after last couple weeks.
Yeah, Iowa, and then you were doing football, and you're doing all kinds of things. So keep doing amazing things for the state of North Dakota and definitely the Minot area.
Yeah, but first take a nap after this one here tonight and get ready for high school football this week on the PSP Network. By the way, we'll have Minot High traveling to Fargo Davies Friday night. We'll also have Legacy at Minot High Soccer. I'll have the call of both of those for you here on the PSP Network. Let's hop into our our player of the game tonight, brought to you by Sport Clips. Sports Clips brings you the player of the game here tonight. Check in online with a hairstylist today at Sports Clips in Minot and Bismarck. This probably could go any direction here tonight, couldn't it, on who that selection is? For St. Mary's, it seemed like they had a lot of them across the board between Spies, Mann, Gerving. There was a handful, Messer and Messer. Is there one
Messer and Messer, double M.
Is there one that stands out for you here tonight, though, that deserves that award? Obviously, there's one that maybe comes to mind.
Well, I'm giggling because, again, all my former teammates know this. You know, of course I'd give it to the setter. That's my former position. And obviously the way that the attack went for St. Mary's, the set has to be placed somewhere and somewhere good. Obviously, they run a 6-2 with Mann and Kukowski. but I'd probably give it to Mann just because she also had a great, strong service game, and she's in the statistical category for service aces in the WDA, so that makes sense. So I'd probably give it to Gabrielle Mann, who is a 5'6" junior setter and had 30 assists. Jeez, it's a huge match against Watford City last week.
Yes.
Is that what I'm seeing?
I sure agree with that, and obviously the way that they killed the volleyball here tonight against Minot High, at times making it look easy. You see what happens on the other side. No knock towards anyone on the other team, but when that set's not there and you're not in rhythm, that's kind of the flip side of that, and that's what we saw tonight down at Minot High. So I will second that. Gabrielle Mann, vote for the Sports Clips MVP of the broadcast and this matchup here tonight.
I am not twisting Nick's arm right now, just so everybody knows.
Yeah. Closing thoughts on this one here tonight. Let's go this direction. If you're Minot High, where do you go from here after things just seem to really not go their way here tonight in the showdown?
No, I would probably say the thing that has to be worked on the most for Minot High is serve receive. Serve receive wasn't good in any of the sets for them, and then they had issues in set 1 with serving. And then in set 2, they had issues with serve receive and keeping the ball in play. And then set 3, defense just wasn't up to par. So really, overall, if I go back in the gym tomorrow, I'd be serving a lot of balls and just having kids pass. I'd really be having kids pass and the setter making sets from that position. And then the other thing maybe that I'd work on, and this was something that my coaches worked with me a lot, was obviously every starting position that I'd be coming from serve receive on as the setter, they would throw balls in random places that I would have to get to so that I could make a reasonable set to at least the power position or the right side position. And what I noticed tonight was when the pass was off, essentially the setters didn't have much of a play to make, or I noticed Grace Sanders played the second ball a lot tonight, and her play was to either pass it to the right side back player or to pass it behind herself to the power hitter, and we did not have an effective attack off of that. And so those would be the two things I'd probably work on is serve receive, Nick, and then also working with my setters and getting tons of reps, and that's usually after a regular practice, right? Getting tons of reps of taking off from whatever position they are in serve receive and throwing that ball anywhere, and make a good play. Try to make a play so that you can have a more efficient attack.
Sure, appreciate your time as always here tonight. They may be lucky that you're not their coach. They may be running ladders tomorrow instead.
Yeah, they are lucky that I'm not the coach. They would be running some ladders for the missed serves in that first set. But Gertson's got a handle on this. He's a great coach, and he'll make the adjustments. And so looking forward to how they look coming out of this really just a tough loss all the way around. If you can try to put this one behind you and just move forward, that'd be great.
St. Mary's improves to 9-5 overall and 4-3 in the West. Minot falls to 5-8 overall, 2-4 in the West region. It's going to do it for our broadcast here tonight. For Melissa Spelch and I'm Nick Holberg. Until next time, please have a good night and God bless.
This broadcast on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by